Hello, friends.
Oh,
Hello. How's everybody doing?
hello.
It's been a while. It's been a while. No?
Yes,
You know what?
It's been a while?
it's been a while.
Been a
Oh
while.
man, I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I'm pissed off. I'm really, really angry. One. So I'm gonna try to be calm, but there's some things I want to cover before I lose my shit. Do you Yes?
Okay.
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 Yes.
All right. Oh, thank you, Jordan. Thank you so much, Jordan. That's very nice of you. It's very calm. I don't think that helps me at all. But
Oh,
thank you, thank you. The money helps, just not with my anger. But hold on, let me go into a couple things before we do this. First off, Spade, where you been, bro? You going out to Woodstock at 45? Just
Yeah.
you can't figure life out? You,
No, no, that was because of the holiday weekend.
but you found out like 2 days before that you were going.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So from when we spoke a week ago, when I said, "Hey, I can help you out with your channel," and I was like, "Let's meet
Yeah.
up," and you were like, "Straight, cool, let's do it."
Yeah.
We never met up,
No. We did not.
so you don't give a shit about your YouTube channel then. I
No,
want to
I
just
do.
make sure we're on the same page.
No, I do. Just it was
Okay.
I was just busy and didn't have the time to meet up.
You've had essentially 2 weeks, right? It's been 2 weeks.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah,
been 2 weeks.
yeah.
Okay, so you don't give a
Yeah.
shit then. That's the way I see it. Okay, whatever. Because I was trying to help you.
I do. I do.
Well, okay. We have different levels of like
of timing. That's all.
no. We have different levels of shit I need help, right? Like if my foot is lopped off and I'm like, hurry up, call somebody, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to get down the stairs to make it to the ambulance or the phone to call somebody. I would hope that you wouldn't wait in your time frame.
7 to 10 business days to do that.
I got you. I'll do it, but I got to get to Woodstock first before I call because that's more important. I just, my mindset is that is urgent. I've been trying to build the channel for the past 2.5 years.
Right.
Okay. Well, all right. I got that off my chest. That's good. All right. I want to go on to the next thing. There's a lot of things I want to talk about today. Do you guys have any topics before I get started? Because not some topics that you found online. Don't give me that shit, right? That's nice that you guys are all posting in a group like, oh, I found this about AI. That's sweet, but that's not. I got gas. It's giving me gas. Hold on, I got it. I had to get that out. Sorry. Somebody talking shit behind me. I'm like riled up, right? My stomach's in knots. So do you guys have anything you want to talk about real quick before we get it? You good, Matthew? You good? You all right?
Yeah.
John, you good? Spade, you
How's
good?
how's your stomach, by the way?
My stomach, it's this is what's happening. This is all day. You eat garlic and
That's
it's
from
like
your breakfast yesterday, right?
no. We're overlapping at this point. It's just kind of
Oh.
stacking. Yeah. This is the garlic with the waffles. This is all bad. So it's rough. I either smell waffles or I smell garlic or I smell tater tots. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but
Ooh, tater tots.
okay. Ooh, Woodstock. Okay, so let's.
If you come by in vocals once in every while, you would know why.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know. Like like he was like, wow. I don't know why he's Christopher Walken, but I would like to know. I would like to know how to fix my channel because I've been working on it for 3 years and I have 6 views. So what can I do? It's not important. I'm ready to move on. I got scammed hard.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But how?
And I'm losing. And I'm actually losing. You know me, I record, screenshot, everything. And I'm actually in a losing battle. I'm gonna put a video.
It's highly impossible.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put a video on the JH channel. It's demonetized, but I'm still gonna put it on there because I have to figure out content that I want to do. And while I've built that channel off of integrity and truth, Best Buy is scamming the shit out of me, and they're telling me that I'm. Swear to God.
Nice.
Of all places, that's not the word I was. That's not the
Swear
place
to
I
God.
was expecting.
Swear to God, I long story short, Obviously, there's going to be a video coming up. Maybe when you're not at Woodstock, you could show up. I'm sure Jordan and Maddie will show up.
Got it.
So the video is very clear. But I'll give you a rundown real quick. I have 4 terabyte drives. Okay, lots of 4 terabyte. Hold on. Let me add context to this. Let me add context.
Are we talking about hard drives or
Don't you have a Woodstock to go to? So I have.
See you guys later.
Okay. So I have a Synology cache server. That's what I use to store my data before it goes over to my main hard drives. They are all they were all 4 terabytes. All 4 terabytes, EVOs and QVOs by Samsung. All of them. Okay, no matter which one I go, they're all 4 terabytes. Every single one. There's not one that's not 4 terabytes, okay? So I say I want to upgrade these to 8 terabyte. I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. I say I want to upgrade to all 8 terabytes. Find a lot on eBay. Used. No big deal. I saw a couple new from Best Buy. I was like, ooh, I could use 2 new drives with 0 hours. Bought it from Best Buy. Best Buy, not the marketplace. From Best Buy. I get them in the mail. I take them out, put them in. When I remove it from my RAID array, this is, I can't use this drive. This drive's too small. What the hell are you talking about? It's 8 terabyte. So I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at it in Synology. It's like it's 960 gigabytes. Okay. Look at the package. Package doesn't look open, aside from me just ripping the whole top part off. And then I go to the second drive, because I bought 2 of them. Take that one out without even putting it in. I'm looking at it. It says 1 terabyte. Whoa. Whoa. What's this about? And this came from Best Buy. Sure enough, you look at the return label, Best Buy Return Center.
Uh-oh.
What's this? So somebody bought these 8 terabytes, took their 1 terabytes, put them inside the box, took that 8 terabytes, said, ooh, and they opened it. Good. Put it back, said, I don't want this. I made a bad mistake. That's no good. So, long story short, I sent it back. I sent a video, put everything together, put it back in a box, and I write a nice little letter. I paid for 8 terabytes. These are 1 terabytes in the box. I got emails back and forth and chat transcripts between me and Best Buy saying, hey, man, okay, we understand the situation. We'll send you back the money. Well, today I get a package in front of my house, and it looks like the same damn box that I sent to Best Buy. They sent it back to me with a letter that they wrote saying, these are not our hard drives. We're not going to refund you. You don't know who you fucking with. I'm not just some dude. And of course, you go on Reddit. There's lots of people that are buying X terabyte, and they'll label them as brand new, but it's not brand new. It's a return that someone did. Mm-hmm. You might use the argument like it's a brand new box. Have you opened up? We don't need to open the box. It's sealed. Well, apparently you do.
It looks like it's sealed.
Apparently you do, because you need to sell return as just that. You need to sell a return as a return. Amazon does the same shit. How many times you bought something from Amazon, you open it up and they're like, there's no bolts to put this together. How am I supposed to do it? Well, the bolts are in a bag. What bag? There's a metal rod. There's a metal rod and a shoelace. There's no shoes. How am I supposed to put this together? Take the shoelace, wrap it around your desk, tie it in a bow tie. Your parents taught you young, right? And then that's the point. Where's the bolts? But they do this shit. And you know who does shit like this? Stan. Ferdinand. Dirtbags.
Yeah.
Fucking scumbags. If you're going to take some shit and swap it out, right, and then put it back in the box, but it's not the thing that you bought, I want to punch you in your face. Because then, now, Best Buy thinks I'm the one that does that. But I made it very clear I didn't do that. Why would I, if I was a good enough thief, why would I tell you I'm going to swap out the hard drives, or inside there was a different hard drive than what I bought? If I was good enough, I would have just sealed it back up and be like, oh, no, I don't want this. This is returned. No, I was trying to be honest, but you see what happens when you're honest. You finish last. Yeah. So I should have been like, I don't know how else to have lied about that, but I'm getting scammed, and Best Buy's telling me they're not going to refund me, and my credit card company through Best Buy is going to side with Best Buy. So,
you use this? What is it? Citibank, right? That's what.
Yep, the Citibank Best Buy. Yep. So they're going to say, well, that's interesting because we're not going to. I can't believe they sent it back to me. They sent me the same exact package
I've never
that I
seen
sent
that
them
before, though. I've never
There's
seen
lots
that
of
before.
Reddit. There's lots of Reddit posts on this. A lot. There's a lot. There's people that are buying 4 terabytes and getting 460 gigs. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
I never would have expected that from Best Buy. From Amazon, I could totally 110%.
Amazon would side with me though. And here's the thing with Best Buy, right? You would think, oh wow, look at Jay. He has bought a lot of stuff from us. Oh wow,
we
this
like
guy's.
him.
He wouldn't screw us. Why would he screw us? He's bought a $10,000 MacBook here. Wow, this guy's not going to screw us. You think I'm going to screw you over $1,300? I have bigger hard drives here. I bought 8 terabytes. Where did I get the 1 terabyte from? Where did I get those? Oh God, this is going to be a fun. This is going to be a fun ride. Anyway, so that's what I'm dealing with. So I'm a little angry about that.
See, that's why no matter what, if somebody returns something and you want to resell it, you have to check it.
No, if look, here's the deal. Yeah, check it, agree. But guess what? Now you cannot sell that item as brand new.
Nope.
No.
I don't care that it looks brand new. No. Once you lost possession of that, right? That is no longer new. That has been touched by the postman. That has been.
Yep.
There's a lot of people that have touched that package from where it left, from where it went. It is no longer new. When we get it, we have to
Micro
sell it as
Center.
used. That's it.
We have
Micro Center
websites
does that.
here, like John knows this, Cool Blue, and they do the same thing. You got a second chance, or you got refurbished, or you got used. So they make it different. There is a difference between somebody and they get checked out. So if somebody gets something, they open the box. This isn't what I'm supposed to get. Never used, never turned on, whatever. That goes back. That gets checked, and that gets at a
They
slight
even have
discount. Yeah.
You have a rating system as well
Yep.
with the return. Like
Yeah.
sealed in package, opened up, used but returned, and you pay less and less and less.
Yeah.
And what kind of condition it is. It's actually
What if it would be
let you put
something?
pictures up.
What would they do with something like this, where it comes in a tiny box with the hard drive? You know, I don't have an extra box here.
Well, the problem in that story is it kind of depends on the seller, right? If it's opened in such a way like yours is, I don't know if they would actually open it up and
Yeah, I mean, it had the tab. It had the
That's-
tab. There's
yeah.
nothing that they heated up the tab to pull the tab off to open it up to take the drive out. But I guess reheated the tab. I should have done this shit back, but I didn't think that I'd be getting screwed by Best Buy. eBay, yes. Best Buy, no.
no. Nobody thinks of that. Let me open it super carefully in case the drive is not what it says on the packaging. Nobody thinks
Yeah.
of that.
No, nobody.
Nobody.
No.
And even the seller wouldn't. I mean, even here, they will put it back on the website.
Yeah, they'll look at it
Nearly
real
new.
quick.
Yeah, nearly new, and they would sell it again, and you would have the same story.
Yeah, the only place that I know that's similar to what Jordan and Matthew were saying is Micro Center. You can't do anything online with Micro Center. You would have to bring it back to the store. They literally, when you go back, they will open it up to make sure what it is that you're giving.
And that's where we lost a lot of that. We lost a lot of that because now we do a lot of things online, right? So there's a lot of windows there. Like if I bought it and I brought it back to the person, obviously I'm showing my face. If I would have done it, scan my face, call the cops, do a background check on me. I'm not a thief, right? Like obviously this is, you'd be able to judge that person online. They don't know me from a hole in the wall, right? Like I could be that guy scamming people.
Plus, if you go to the same place every time, they're gonna know you by face. Oh, that's the guy I sold the 10K laptop
Right.
to last time. Oh yeah, he's the
And they
guy
also
that
look at
bought
your
all the
account.
other stuff.
That's
here.
what I'm saying. You'd see. Look at my credit score, right? Like clearly, I'm not out here doing this shit, right? But I think that's where we, as consumers, are going to be the ones that are going to suffer, right? Because now I am I hate saying this, but I'm the victim here. Best Buy is also the victim, right? Because Best Buy needs to track who they sent 8 terabytes out to, right? How long ago that was. Who was that a return from? Scan the box. I understand you're saying the hard drive's not from you. I actually agree with Best Buy. It's probably not. It's probably from, I don't know, a laptop or whatever that has Samsung 1 terabytes in it. Got it. But that box is from you because that's the box that you sent me. But here's the problem. I have recordings of everything, me repacking it. I open it up in the room here, which has no camera footage. So I can't show me opening that box because the last thing, I'll open it downstairs next to the camera because I know. But now we're in a position where we have to open our packages and record it to say this is what it is. That's where we're at now.
With the security camera, it would still be hard to prove, no? Because you have to kind of zoom in. You have to unbox it.
Oh,
with
no,
the
no.
camera in front of your face.
but
So it's
top-down view,
obvious
yeah.
that it's not that drive.
Oh, yeah, but it would be a one cut. Like it would be sped up, obviously, but no cuts from the UPS guy dropping it off, me going outside, taking the box, right? That camera now pans in. It's the same shot, so there's no edit, right? You could argue and be like, oh, well, he did that in post. He timed that and whatever. No, I didn't. Not for a 1 terabyte hard drive. But no, I'd be able to prove that, but that's where we're at now because we don't know who to trust anymore.
Yeah, you'd have to video because pictures wouldn't do.
No.
Or
no.
you would need to put the serial number on the invoice, which most of them don't do it.
How would you put the serial number of the hard drive that's in there on a return that's different than the hard drive that's on the box? All you could do is put the box on there.
But you can track it, who the previous owner was.
Oh yeah.
sent it out.
Oh yeah. I get
When
that's.
they first sent it out,
Yeah.
Oh, that's. But if that guy was 2 years ago, you're gonna try to reach out to the dude now and be like, "Hey, we got." No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be the
it
same
would take
story.
some time, yeah.
No, it's going to be the same story. It's his word against yours. I didn't
I
swap
didn't
it
do
out.
that.
He
I
did.
sent it brand new.
Yeah.
The new thing over here now is that when you bring back some returns that you do for Amazon, you can either take them back to Kohl's, Staples, or take them to UPS to get them shipped back to Amazon, right? A lot of people in Staples specifically have been stealing the packages. Like they'll process the return, they'll give you the receipt, but before Amazon comes and picks up the package, they'll be like, "Ooh, I saw this guy returning, let's say, a MacBook. I saw him returning a MacBook. Let me take that MacBook." And then all of a sudden, a couple of days later, you'll get a message from Amazon saying, "Hey, don't forget to return your package. It's almost time for you to it's going to expire." And you're like, "I brought it back. I brought it back to Staples." Well, we never received it yet. Well, I got a receipt from Staples saying that they have
Received it.
They received it, right? I personally gave it to them. So now there's problems between the places where they pick up the returns from.
The
People are
same.
stealing the-
So what's funny is I got an email, right, or chat transcript, but I didn't save it. I contacted Best Buy because they got it last Wednesday. I said, "Where's the refund?" They said 24 hours. 24 hours goes by, nothing. I contacted them after 24 hours. I said 72 hours, which would have been last Saturday. Guess what? Nothing. Okay. I contact them Tuesday. What's up? Oh, yeah, we got the package on Wednesday. Refund should be back in your account. Okay, then why doesn't the website show that it's refunded? They didn't tell me that they were sending it back to me. So there's obviously a lack of communication there. And not only is there a lack of communication, you're not offering me the refund, right? You're sending me back the shit that you said that you were gonna refund, because clearly
didn't
there's
run
no
around
loop.
you.
Yeah, and they did the same thing, saying that they never got it at first. And it's the same thing that happened with Apple. So I sent my iPhone through Apple's FedEx
I
thing.
remember that.
When the phone blew out, and they were like, we got the box. There's no phone. Whoa, hold the fuck on. Wait.
It's like that's why.
What do you
tell to
mean?
Turn off Find My Device.
Right, but I was like, wait, why turn that off then? Leave it on. You could DMU that and wipe that when you get it, Apple. I know. Yes, you can. Yes, you stop it. Stop it. Yes, you can. Stop it. You're talking out of your ass. So I was like, what do you mean you didn't get it? They're like, we got the box, but there was nothing in the box. Well, the phone is dead, right? So if someone took it out, this is what I said, but I caught myself. If someone took it out, it would be no use to them. You can't charge it. It doesn't turn on. It's brand new. Oh, okay. All right. And then we're going to open an investigation. I said, listen, I sent it. You could look at my account. You don't want to see my Apple account. All the shit that I purchased. You could imagine. Okay, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. Everything you see around you is Apple. But I was like, I bought all this stuff. Why would I lie about, $1,000 iPhone? And it took them about a month and a half. And they were like, yeah, okay. Well, we never found a phone, but we're just going to give you back the money. So you got people out here stealing phones. These people need to be all background checked, vetted. That's not like through a secure channel of FedEx. Okay, these are iPhones. This goes to the iPhone branch. I don't know. I'm so irritated because now I'm gonna have to fight with Citi about this $1,300, and I'm gonna have to write a BBB. Wait till I do the video on YouTube. Wait.
But does the BBB really matter?
Here's the deal. BBB is a joke. Okay,
right.
BBB is an accredited service, meaning you have a company, you want to look good to other people, you pay BBB $200, depending on the size of your corporation, from $200 to $2 million a month. What BBB does is they'll step in and say, oh, okay, we see a customer here is complaining. Now, if you don't pay them, that's you and them. That's you and that customer complaining. If someone complains and BBB, you're paying them, they'll get involved and say, okay, let me see the receipt. Okay, this is legit. Great. Let us reach out, and then you'll get a little letter in the mail from BBB, and they'll try to fix it. So it's not a joke. It's a joke where you shouldn't look at it. It's not going to do anything for you. Just stop. If you're looking at BBB, go look at Google reviews. But a company, when they see my review, you have to understand, when I review places, I'm a local guide, okay, on Google. On Yelp, I'm a star reviewer. On BBB, I've got 3,200 reviews written. So when I write a review, I'm not just an angry customer. There's a number that's associated with my name. When I write that, that's the pinned comment. You really want that up there? Fix it. And I don't abuse that. It's all legit shit. So, yeah, no, it works for you to attack a company, not for you. Don't look at BBB and say, I'm not going to buy that. I know neither of you two from Belgium have no idea what BBB is, but don't look at that and be like, I'm not going to buy from this company because it's got a D rating. That means nothing at all. Nothing. That just means they don't respond to people on BBB. That's all that is.
I'm guessing it's kind of like Trustpilot or something.
It's better than Trustpilot. It is a company, a third party, that's not accredited by the government, but they make it look like they are.
Yeah.
They do act as a mediator between customers?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
So they do intervene.
Oh
So
yeah,
they-
yeah.
okay.
They'll even if you're paying them, and you could
course.
show I sent this, I've done everything as a company to try to fix this. They'll remove that review. They'll remove it
Oh.
because we see that they tried, like a judge, if you will, and they will usually side with the company because you're paying them. Like Walmart.
Interesting.
Walmart, you'll see a lot of cases. You'll also see a lot of cases closed. It's because they're like, I don't know how much you're paying, but yeah, let's remove that. Yeah, it's more hurtful to a company than it is accuracy for you. Because when you have a bad situation, people always overreact, right? This company told me I was, whatever. They're just gonna say
Because
stupid
you're
shit.
using your emotions.
Right, you're not
emotions
speaking
at that
right,
point.
right. Yeah, which I get it. You should be, but it's at a point now where all companies are this way. They're all doing this shady return shit, and there is nothing we can do about it because we don't want to leave the house. We don't want to go to the store. We don't even want to
What
order.
about the new shit with Amazon? The new shit with Amazon.
Yeah,
if you buy anything less than $25,
Yeah.
they'll just tell you keep it. So imagine me now.
Oh, I don't know
and
that.
say, yeah, they'll if it's I think it's less than 20. If you buy something that's less than $20, they'll tell you, you know what? Don't even worry about bringing it back. Because
Keep
to
it.
them, it's more expensive to return it back, right? So they'll say keep it. So imagine you now like, oh, I bought something that was $20. Fuck it. Let them give it back to me. I'll process the return. If they want me to send it back, I'll send it back. If they don't, I got me something free for $20.
See, that mindset that you just said right there is the dirtbag. That's the dirtbag.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it as the dirtbag way. Like that's what they do.
You didn't do that, right? That was Ferdinand and Stan that did that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Jordan.
Ferd, in
That's not
in
true over
fairness,
here. That's
Ferd was
Amazon,
doing
you
that
said,
with
right?
insurance.
It's Amazon.
He was
you
doing
said?
insurance thing.
Amazon for the $25.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. So I don't. First
Wait,
off, I
say
don't
that
buy
again?
anything from Amazon under $25. So
What did you say, John? Say that again.
That's Amazon that's doing that?
Amazon will say it's too expensive. Their logic is it's too expensive to
It makes
do the
sense.
shipping and handling back and forth.
It's actually interesting that you said that, because over, let's say, at least 4 or 5 years ago, that was the same policy over here. I recently returned something, and it was only a value of, I think it was 2 books. 10 euros and 20 euros. I had to return both of them. Had to send them back.
really,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
So it's funny because Amazon's also got this thing where if you go to check out, right, and no one does this. Read the fine print when you check out. This item is more likely to be returned. Like it says it before you even check out.
The
Like,
reviews say it too.
no, forget the review.
the-
That's from
Have
Amazon.
the AI box. Yeah, the AI box says people like this, and frequently returned. It says it
Oh.
before the reviews.
Okay, that might be the same thing. Well, I'm talking about it's next to the price point. Like when you're in a cart, it's next to the price. It says this item is returned.
never noticed that.
9 out of
I never
10.
noticed that.
Oh, it's fine. It's. I know the box you're talking about on the main page. I'm
Yes,
saying,
yes.
yeah, no, on the cart. There's a little tiny box, and it's so tiny, bro. Like you
I
gotta
never
zoom
saw
in,
that.
and it says 9 times out of 10 this is returned.
I never seen that. I'm gonna look at that now.
Why? Like,
Endorsement.
why is that an option, right? It might be because I'm a business Prime user, so I'm gonna buy bigger things. That might be why they do it for me, but it's still not the point. But if that is a thing, but Amazon does this thing now. Okay, if I do one return, this is on the house. Send it over. We'll pick it up from your house. It's okay. Or you could drop it off at UPS store. It's free, totally free. If I do a second return in a month, now you got to pay. You could go drop it off at the UPS store, but you got to pay $1. Or we could pick it up at your house for 20. Wait a minute. What? 20? Why 20? What's $20 for you to drive over here? You already come here every day to drop off toilet paper and ass brushes like sponges. You come here, just pick it up when you do that cul-de-sac. Who's getting the $20? So,
But that's their business model, though. That's their business model. For $20 a month or whatever it is to pay for Amazon now, you get free shipping and free returns and everything like that. If they were to get rid of that, they might actually lose a lot of customers.
But you have to realize
they do.
Amazon, their store is nothing to them. It's nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing to them. That pays their employees. That all their money's in their
Just for
servers.
fun.
Yeah, it's for funsies. Yeah, it's to say that we can beat up, we can beat everybody else. We can beat Walmart. But you see all these other companies. I don't know if you guys see this in Belgium. If you go to Walmart, right, to go buy something, I can sell something on Walmart.com.
Yes. Well, same thing with Amazon.
Yeah.
George's Crab Shack can sell crab shells on Amazon.
Yeah, they
Same
use
thing with-
other
same thing with
sellers.
Walmart.
Fnac has it as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, Walmart, Target, all of them. How do you even know what you're buying anymore? Where does this come from? Like where
And
is
the
this?
worst part is, like over here, but because I've had it with a tracker, and I couldn't find them anymore. Found them on one site that's called Fnac, but it's not that obvious that it's a reseller or it's somebody. It's not really Fnac. It's just they're facilitating it.
Yeah, it's a
So I
third-party
thought I
reseller.
was
Same
buying
thing with
it from
Yeah.
them. Got it. It was the wrong thing. Tried to give it back or return it, and oh no, because that's Fnac the main store. But like, I mean, you got to contact that guy. That's the reseller.
You know what I want to do?
Wait.
When I do returns, I want to put a phone in the box, like an iPhone, a cheap iPhone. Put a power bank up to it and record it the whole way, and get it like so I could FaceTime it and just watch it for 5 days. You know what I mean? Like I want to hear what happens when they open. I don't know, like a hidden camera. Somehow I get back. You know what I mean? Like I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens when they open that up. Because I had a big ass piece of paper that was like, this shit, I didn't buy this. Okay, you out here sending the wrong shit. I read it in my voice. It probably looked like I had a lot of grammar. But I don't. It irritates me, man. It's now I'm gonna go head to head with Best Buy, but Best Buy's not gonna win this. There's no way. I'm not gonna get screwed out of this.
But no matter what you do, unless you really hand it over to a person that checks it and then confirms that it's not right and gives you the new one back, you're always gonna have that limbo where they have an excuse to say, oh, but can you confirm the custody from when you opened it all the way to the store back when that person said, oh no, this is not the one?
So we have to record everything now because you have to like literally visually record from the moment you get it to the moment you return it. That's where we're at. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And then you're still gonna have people that do it, right? Oh, record it. They've steamed off the thing, very carefully opened the box, taken it out, put something else in.
That makes me want to be so violent,
and
bro.
then open it.
It makes me want to be so violent with that individual. Like so violent.
Actually,
I wanna see the
question
person.
is,
Yeah.
whose fault is it? Is it like, for argument's sakes, we're using Best Buy, right? So somebody swapped them and sent it to Best Buy, right?
It's
the
really
employee
nobody's
saw the
fault.
box-
Aside from the
person.
dude that did it, aside from but I mean, is it Best Buy's fault? No. Is it my fault? No.
But they're the one that took the return, right?
Yeah, but
but-
the box was sealed. In Best Buy's defense, it was sealed. Like it.
It looked like it was sealed.
No.
There was
No.
visually nothing you can point at like, ooh, this is fishy.
Yeah, there's-
It looked brand new.
Bro, this is the box. Okay. I tried to do what they did. This is another box, the same exact hard drive. It was just like this, 8 terabytes over here. On the backside, the only thing keeping this closed is this little tab. I tried to do exactly what they did to replicate it and record it. I couldn't do it. I tried to do it with a heat gun to heat it up because once you take this little tab over here is attached here, okay? So once you heat that up, all you do is open that up, take this out, and then there's your hard drive. So he just took this out, put it back in, and then that tab was still loose, right? You can see I heated it up, but it didn't have any of the stickiness left.
A
So,
little bit of glue. Drop a glue.
okay, but, well, I'm not that guy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that guy doing this shit. I'm not.
That means it's probably not his first rodeo, right? Let's be honest.
Oh, no, I'm sure he did it with the, but here's a funny thing. Here's a crazy part. Ready? So I go on Best Buy's website. They had 27 in stock yesterday. Guess how many in stock they have now? Of 8 terabytes.
15?
No.
Zero.
No. 0. They
took
removed
off the
them all.
shelf.
You removed them.
Yep.
Oh, did you open them up? Did you open up the ones you have there and see? Oh, shit. They're all 1 terabytes.
Yeah. Yeah, because 27 people just so happened to be at the same time.
Yeah, overnight. From last night till tonight. 27 people bought a drive from 5 years ago.
That means
Yeah, okay.
if it's on that scale, it might mean that with the LG batteries, they swapped out an entire pallet, and it was a regular thing where you got fake batteries, and that was from shipping it. That's not even from the person getting it.
Yeah. That's foul.
I don't know how I'm gonna fight this. I mean, aside from me make a video, do a review.
That's the only thing you could do. I mean, even okay, you're looking at it from your perspective where you can do something. What about any Joe Schmo like the three of us on the panel over here? We're shit out of luck. Because even if we try to do that, they're not going to listen to us.
Speak to a regional manager. Speak to a corporation. Keep to I mean, how important is $1,300 to you, right? Do what you would to get that back. People, there's contract killers out there for $1,000. So, I'm just saying. I'm not saying hire that. That don't read that wrong. I'm just saying that $1,000 is some people's a lot of money. That's all I'm saying. It's some people it's a drop in a bucket. But the point is that if Best Buy's doing it, but I honestly think it's because if I would have got that from Amazon, that would have never happened. That would have never ever happened. And if it did, Amazon would be like, oh shit. But I've never had whatever. I don't want to keep talking about it. I don't want to beat a dead horse. I'm just saying that's why I'm pissed off. Moving on. Okay.
That's a reason to be pissed off.
Moving on. What do we want to talk about? AI. We talked about AI. Well, I talked about AI yesterday. It was a pretty good stream. You didn't watch the stream, Jordan? No, you've been partying. You look like you partied hard last night. A couple hits of H, a couple lines of cokes. No,
No.
no
He had
partying.
Pepsi instead. He had
No
Pepsi
party.
instead.
Oh,
A lot of walking.
a lot of walking. I thought you'd be like doing menage a
my
trois or some.
No, no, no.
Wait, menage a trois? So there's one people sitting, and then there's one of the persons sitting in the chair in the
I
car.
like
and he's
one.
out.
I like one person
that's
to
not
watch.
menage a trois.
That's what I want.
Menage a trois with 3 people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
and
he's
one
saying that
person
he was
sitting down,
fucking,
watching.
sitting
What
on the
people?
corner.
Yeah, but no, the other person's filming.
Yeah, it's filming.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
we are,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course, in the new digital age.
hire a
Let's get with the
tripod.
times.
Oh, yeah,
Hire
you gotta
a
sit.
tripod.
Yes, you go buy a tripod, and that way
Oh,
you don't
buy.
have to hire.
Okay. Like hire a tripod.
I thought it'd be funnier saying hire a tripod, because then Okay.
So,
bring it
Jordan,
back.
on a personal level, since nobody knows, do you want me to break the news or do you want to break the news? You don't want the floor?
No.
You don't want. Do you hear me? Hello? 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 Do you guys hear me? We can hear you, feet is black. What the f...
We do not have you?
But you hear me.
No, you're not ever online.
Contra says he hears me on YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube? You're completely off on Twitch.
Okay, hold on.
I hear you on YouTube, but it's just you. You're in like a picture-in-picture.
Okay, hold on. I'll fix it.
Okay.
Okay, you see me? Good, cool. No audio. What? You have no audio? How about now? Do you have audio?
I see you.
You should see me. Yes, you do. I hear me. I don't know, but you hear me.
Yeah,
What do you mean you can't hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, Bree say I'm talking to them, Bree.
Oh,
Okay, who hears me? Do you hear me? Can't hear me through here. Okay. Okay. Okay, you hear me here. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Let me figure this out. Give me a second. I don't know what is happening right now. I got kicked off of Twitch. Give me a second. Add guests. Okay. Here. Let's try this. Add guests. Here. Hold on. Let's try that. What are these little crowns you guys got here? Community leaderboard. Oh. Well, that's fun. we go. Let's see if this works.
Okay.
There's an old lady up there on your counter, Matthew. Do you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, your microphone is weird.
Who, me?
Yes. You sound like you're in a bathroom.
I don't see the option to. No, wait. That's. Should be better now.
How about now?
No.
What the fuck?
Language.
Dirty mouth it.
Sorry.
Okay, how about now? Are we good now?
Tap the mic that you're trying to get to.
No, it's working on my end.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
It's good? I hear feedback of some sort. What is that? Not feedback, like air. Or someone's got a fan blowing on them.
Not me. I'm out.
It's Spade. It's got to be Spade.
I don't have anything on.
Let me see.
No, it's somebody else. It's
Is it?
somebody
I
else.
think
You
it's.
can hear
Yeah, I think it's Matthew. Nope.
There's nothing blowing here, so I wouldn't know.
I heard that thing. I heard it.
Oh, I hear it. It's Jorn. He's not doing a microphone. That's cool. All right. So Jorn, do you want me to No, you're good. Stop. Don't be dramatic. You good? You all right?
I'm good.
Yeah. You look tired. I missed you. Okay. So anyway,
really?
yeah. All right. So I guess I'll tell everybody because it seems like nobody has anybody asked everything. Okay. Nobody.
Everything. The people that know
So-
know.
So should I say it or no?
Yes.
You don't want to do it? You want me to do it?
No. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Monkey typed in the chat that she missed you. So, Jorn has been trying to come to the States for a while now. Anybody that is out of the loop. Granted, a lot of these conversations have been had in AP, so not everybody would know about this. But I feel like a lot of people should know that he's been trying to get here. Well, on the 18th or 16th of this month, he gets to do his pre-approval interview to actually come to the States. So Jorn's going to be coming to America.
Nice. Congrats. Congrats. One step closer.
Yep.
That's good stuff.
What? One step? How do you figure one step?
That's the last step. It's the last step.
What? It's one
It's
step
final.
closer. You're not there yet, so you're one
No,
step
no.
closer to being there.
No, that's
Here.
that's not the final. That would be the final step, if anything. Because
Sort of like the final credits. It's like the last.
it's the last thing of the movie
Right.
that nobody watches. Got it.
Correct.
Maybe that's why nobody's watching your channel. Is because it's like the
Let's
credits
blame
of
it
a
on the name.
movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what is
You
up
want
with this
opening
computer.
credits.
For some reason, man, we could be streaming and like that was hardwired. Nothing Wi-Fi. It gets a surge and then that's it. It's a wrap.
But it's not your computer then. It has to be
No.
internet service.
It's got to be something with internet.
Yeah.
But even if I use, it's got to be either something my Ubiquity system or something because the amount of data that I'm sending, I mean, it's pretty consistent. It's an hour of 220 megabits per second, so it's a lot of data. And they're
That
probably
comes
like,
out.
okay, we don't know what this guy's doing, where it's going on for an hour and change. Kill the feed.
Enough is enough.
Yeah, but they shouldn't. No, they shouldn't do that. If you're advertised as, let's say, 1 gig up, you should be able to do 1 gig up.
Not,
Unless
no,
it's a
I
prediction.
just,
Unless
yeah,
it's a
I
prediction.
disagree. When you're talking about that much data for a straight hour and 20 minutes,
Maybe you're a YouTuber. Did they ever
We're not
think of
talking
that?
about download. We're talking about upload.
Upload.
Exactly.
would you
if you're
need-
a YouTuber, all you do is upload. You don't really care about the download
On
speed.
bursts, right? On bursts.
Yeah.
You're not going to be doing it for an hour, 2 hours at a time.
Well, you're doing a live show. Of course, you're going to be sending that much. No, am I overthinking this?
I think you're.
I feel like
No,
if-
there's
if you're a
not so
if-
many live shows anymore. Everything seems
I
to be
think
pre-recorded.
there's no. I feel like there's more live now than there was before. Also, don't forget he's
Really?
dual streaming. He's sending it to Twitch and he's sending it to YouTube.
Yeah, so it's 220 times 2, so it's almost
Yeah.
it's half a gig a second. Like that's a lot of
But
data.
9 out of 10 Twitch users are dual streaming anyway, especially if they have some sort of, following. They're going to be doing it both anyway. Some of them even do 3 or 4 at the same time.
Thing
Unless,
is, though,
of course, they're
glitch-
not doing it at 4K and they're just sending it at 1080p.
Glitch seems to be the common denominator. When it goes
Yes.
wrong, it's because we're streaming to glitch as well.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't happen when we're streaming here. If we stream here, that we've never been disconnected from here. We always stay connected to this.
I don't
So
see
it's
a lot of
something with
people
how much
doing it on
data-
multiple platforms.
It's
at
something
the
where
same time.
it's funny because when I stream a game, I don't have that. I could stream a game for 9 hours. It's this computer specifically in the same shared connection with that gaming one because it's all through a switch. It's this computer that says.
But are we connecting to you and you're streaming?
No,
it,
that was
or are we
Zoom.
connecting to the server.
No, you were connecting to Zoom, and I was just sharing my screen to Zoom. There's
Their server.
that's Zoom.
We're on Zoom server. Not now, but before we were on Zooms. Crossing in, going to everyone.
Yes.
He's also collecting your streams and feeding up. No, I'm not collecting their streams. Their streams are collected by Zoom, and then now I'm connecting their streams to me, and I am doing.
But we rarely have problems with this one.
191 a second.
No,
That's
every
not
time
true
we had
because
problems
that's why
with
we
this one was with
switched to
Twitch.
Zoom to begin with. That's not true.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's
So the
this
last,
computer.
2 months?
It's this computer, bro. I don't know what it is.
We
I
thought
don't
it
think
was
it's the
this.
equipment.
I
thought it
do
was
because I even
but-
lose connection to my servers. It resets my whole connection, like my whole connection. It shuts it down, and then it has to. I guess it reconnects after 5 seconds. It's got to be something with the switch. Has to be. Well, I don't know
is that
because
what-
it's not the switch because I have that one, that gaming one that I'm straight, and it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Whatever. We'll
But
worry
then
about
it's
that.
probably not Ecamm's fault either. We thought it, or you thought it was Ecamm that was creating
Right.
the issue.
It's
right?
somewhat
But if
Ecamm's
Zoom is
fault
doing
because
the
they
same
don't-
thing, it's something else.
It's somewhat Ecamm's fault because they don't try to reconnect to Twitch. With YouTube, they'll keep trying to reconnect. That's why I could stay live on YouTube. So it's multiple factors. It's finding what the root cause is. I tried different ports. I tried to plug into that outlet down there, which is a separate port directly to the 10 gig switch. Same thing happens. I think it's the Mac Studio. I think it's the NIC card.
Is it an
inside
Intel
of it.
chip in that one?
No.
No,
it's-
I'm not. No. I'm talking about the network antenna that's built into the into your Is it
think so.
is it an Apple device or is it built by Intel? The connection, the piece that's inside your computer, the network antenna.
Oh, I think that would be proprietary to Apple, considering that's all
They started using that already. I thought they were
in their
doing
M
it with-
series. I
Yeah.
can't see them.
Yeah, the studio doesn't use Intel. It looks
Yeah,
like
I don't-
they
I thought
use
they
their
were-
own.
Yeah, it'd be
Use
their
their
own
own.
proprietary. I could try to use the connection from the CalDigit, and then that will rule out that the process of elimination. Right, just move
Right.
the Ethernet
That's what I
port
was
to the
thinking.
CalDigit, and then if that still happens, okay, we can rule out it's not the connection to that. It's something else somewhere else.
Then the CalDigit is lower, right? That's 2.5.
No, it's
It's
10. It's 10.
Ah, okay.
It's CalDigit 4. Yeah, it's 10.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just try that.
It's not like they're using 10 anyway.
No, but
No,
it's nice to have it.
it's
Yeah,
I don't
but
know
I'm
what it-
saying it's not like, oh, it's pushing the limit of the CalDigit, or but you're not using 10 anyway.
Is his audio cutting out too, or is it just me?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little bit.
It's okay. It's okay. What's the next topic? What's the next topic? John, do you have to go? You might have to go.
No,
You still gonna keep people over?
good.
You still gonna-
No,
So when's
Oh, you're good.
when's your
I'm good.
Okay.
so when is
Okay.
your interview? When is your interview? Like your final,
16th.
the final of June.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
A little smile on his face.
Hell's yeah. Well, you. Yeah. I'd be smiling too. He's like, finally.
Yeah, we could go up to Woodstock together.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. You see all the hippies, the prior hippies, and
I
the
had
new age
no
hippies?
idea that still was a thing. I thought it was.
Oh yeah, that
Downpour.
whole neighborhood is all.
No, I know hippies are
It's all
still
liberal.
a thing. Like a festival, wasn't that like?
No, it wasn't a
Oh, wow.
festival. It was just it was just a day in Woodstock.
Oh, so no STDs?
No, no, no STDs. No.
Hasn't tested himself
Haven't
yet.
No,
to
it wasn't like
Woodstock
that.
unless you come back with an STD. I mean,
No.
You don't
That would
know
be
how
funny.
to party.
Yeah, apparently.
So what did you
You're
do?
not
Did you do
partying.
drugs?
No. What?
Why
No,
not?
No.
How can you go to
No,
Woodstock and not do drugs?
Were you
Because
dressed for the
that's not-
occasion?
No. We went to Woodstock to
Ooh,
for the
straight
for,
with
for the
dreadlocks.
imagine
It'd be
Great
close.
for dreadlocks. That'd be crazy. That'd be hysterical, actually. No.
Butterflies
We
in the
went.
beard and stuff like that, and beads and.
I do the beads. That would be cool, shaking the beads around in the. No. We went there because it was. We had to take out her mom for Mother's Day because we took out my mom. We didn't take out her mom, and also it was her uncle's birthday, so it was a whole family endeavor to go up to Woodstock to hang out and.
You did it as a unit?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You took your moms out for Mother's Day
No, not my
To
mom.
Woodstock.
We took out my mother-in-law. My mother.
To
me, it was me,
Woodstock?
Danielle, my mother-in-law, and her uncle and her wife. Yeah, we went to some restaurants up there and then spent the day walking around Woodstock. It's not anything special. It was just something to go out and about and do.
Oh, that's an interesting thing.
No.
I thought Woodstock, you go sleep in the grass and do drugs and have sex in the mud. That's what I think of when I think of Woodstock.
That's what probably used to happen back in the '60s when they.
So when you went now, was it nice?
It's nice. It's visually appealing. It's a very nice town. It's not anything, crazy, but it is super, super liberal up there. Like,
So it's
Wait,
not
you
can't even
overrun
talk
with
to the-
stinky hippies?
you can't talk to the waitress wrong. You got to specifically say things without them getting upset.
Wait,
give
did-
an example.
Yeah.
Like, you have to say, please, excuse me. Like, you have to be like super, or else they give you attitude.
What
like,
are your
let's-
pronouns? Let's
Basic
start
way
with that
to-
one.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Wait, hold on.
Have
So
this, please?
you saying please and thank you is an overstretch? You shouldn't say that.
No. You have to. You have to overstretch that. You have to start the sentence with please and end it with a please, and start it with a thank you and end with like it's double the.
How do
word.
you start a conversation with thank you?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I don't. That's why I'm
You have
asking.
to be-
I'm trying to
you have
understand.
to be extra. You have to be extra there. Everything has to be
Thank you for
extra
asking.
nice. You have to.
That's how you
It's basically like the start of where people feel like they're what's the word? Entitled. Like everything there is like you have to be like the people who are doing something for you.
Yeah.
They're like, well, you have to thank me more because I'm doing something for you. It's like you're the waiter or the waitress. Like,
I'm paying
Like-
for you.
relax. This is your job. Your job is to go get me stuff that I would like, not for me
Right.
to beg you to beg you in a nice way. for
Are you
to
sure
come
you
and
were
get it.
still in the States? Because that doesn't sound
Yes.
like. Where were you at? By like Poughkeepsie?
No. Further, Poughkeepsie's to the right. We were towards we're in Woodstock, New York.
Well, that's good. That's good you took your family out for that. That doesn't really sound like a family adventure. I think of like Great Adventure or Carnival or a fair. I don't think of let's go to a concert.
Yeah, but
where
they're all old people. We can't take them to Six Flags because they'll probably have a heart attack in one of the rides.
And you think going to Woodstock would be all young people? I mean, it's no Coachella,
It's a
right?
mix. No, it's not Coachella. No,
Right. So,
not even close to that.
right. You didn't feel out of place?
No, not at all.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
just
You didn't have a hard time walking around all those people?
no, not at all.
Oh,
No, I don't think so.
okay.
Young
Well,
at
that's
heart.
There you go. No, it's just a liberal town, and it's like, God forbid you put it this way: you could be sitting there on in a table having your lunch or dinner or whatever it is, and if you hear the other person say something pro-Trump, people from opposite tables will join in on your conversation. It's like, whoa, what are you doing with my conversation? Like, stick to your table, not to my table.
Right.
there were
So
a
you
lot
had a
of
good time.
slurs and zens and stuff like
It was
that.
all right. It was a good time.
That's good.
Sounds like it.
Sounds like a great time.
I guess you had
So
to
when are
be
we
there.
going back?
I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea.
Seemed like a good time to leave.
Well, no, you have to be open about everything, Matthew. You can't just go to. You have to see
No,
everything.
no. If you're open about anything, then you would be able to talk about Trump.
Oh, they're not. Oh, no. I understand what you're saying. They're not open. I'm open to listening to.
See how
both
that
sides of
works?
the story. Yeah, they're not.
Speaking
They're
of
super-
right and left, I have a good topic we could talk about. I got a comment the other day on a video on this channel where someone said you're a fence sitter. And I had to look this up. Like, a fence sitter, okay? It means that you can flip and flop and you don't pick a side. And that apparently having balance in your life is bad. You're supposed to pick either a right or a left side. You can't just
That's
sit in
toxic.
the middle.
No. Wait, correction. You're supposed to pick the left side. Because middle is bad and right is bad. So a fence sitter would be bad.
No, a fence sitter would be in the middle. You're just.
Well,
you're
a
hopping-
fence sitter is
you're hopping
apparently
fence.
somebody that can't make their own decisions. That's
No,
basically
I
what
don't
it
think
is.
I don't think that's the truth, because there are things that one person could say that you agree with, and then there are things the other person could say you agree with. That doesn't mean that you agree with both of them. It's just that you.
So
hear
you're telling
something
me, so with the context that this guy said it, so you're telling me like the law is wrong, right? Because the law does that. They hear both sides of the story and then decide. So that's even
Correct.
fucked up, right? It's
Yes.
it's one side or nothing. There's nothing. There's no.
Because people think in absolutes. They think in absolutes. They want either your left or your right. You can't be in the middle because I can't trust you.
Sounds like a very
And I don't
balanced
think
world.
fence sitter, to be honest, that's a nice way of saying something. It would be, oh, Jay, you're very balanced, or you're very in the middle, or whatever. That
Yeah,
could be
fence
a
sitter's an
problem.
insult.
You're
It's
a
supposed to be an
fence sitter.
insult.
That's an insult. That's not.
Oh, it 100% is an insult. It 100% is. But if I would have said I was right, I would get attacked by the left. And if I said I was left, I'd be attacked by the right. Me sitting in the middle now, somehow I'm attacked from both sides because I got to
Right.
pick one of your
That's
sides.
actually good,
Oh,
though.
okay.
No,
No, it's
that's
not
actually
good.
good.
It's not
No,
good
no,
because
listen.
if our world is based off of where you have to side with one and only one, that's the only side that you ever see, you are blind as a fucking bat.
That's what I'm saying. You're sitting here in the middle. You're arguing with both sides. You'll have content for days. Because it's like,
Okay.
yeah, I agree with abortion, but I don't agree with, I don't know,
Yep.
Right
Right over your head. The point I'm trying to make is you can't win.
you're not supposed
That-
to. It's the internet.
Wait,
You never win
No,
on the
you-
internet.
no, that's what? No, because if everyone kind of see the best way to be at is the middle ground. If right goes one way all the way, it never really ends up being great. Same goes for the left. So where the really good spot is in the middle. Where it's
So you have to
balanced.
look at it this way, right? Let's go far right. First thing you think of far right, what do you think of? Far right, the most far right. What do you think of?
Person
Think-
or
It doesn't matter. Present, past,
I have an
current. Furthest right, what do you think of?
A lot of brand new Volkswagens.
Okay, be more specific. Hitler,
Right.
right?
Nazi Germany.
Nazi Germany.
Ku Klux
When you think of
Klan.
far left, what do you think of? Far left.
Very extreme communism.
Hitler. Hitler again.
He was
When you
very
think
balanced.
It's
Not a lot
very
of
balanced.
people know
I'm
that,
either
but
really
it's-
far right or I'm really far left, depending on how I wake up today. What do you consider far left? Like far left, what do you got?
Communism?
Like somebody like AOC or something. Come on.
California. I think of California, far left. California,
Yeah.
far left. Okay. So if more people are the far left than they are the far right, correct? Look at the world. Look at where they live.
Right.
Right? That's socialism, that's left. What's left that's right? What is left out of all the people that's right? There's not many.
Oh,
Right.
what is left? Oh, okay, left over. Okay.
Yeah, no, like left over, not what's left that's right. Right.
That's
but-
why I call me. Okay.
right, like
It's
what's
growing, though.
the right side?
Yeah.
Where?
Especially in Europe, it is growing.
In Europe?
So-
The
Where?
right side is growing?
Yeah, Italy is right. France almost was almost right. Germany is going more right side. It's starting to change. People are getting fed up with stuff.
Not here. We're
Wow.
getting more left than anything. Over here, we're getting more
Yeah, I
left
feel
than
like the
anything.
longer that Trump's in office, we're getting more lefts. Like we see.
Yes. Yes.
You're not getting a whole lot of people joining the forces, man. I'm just saying, it's looking grim.
Nice.
Yeah, and
People
that-
are working for the other side.
No, but I think I've said it before. I think a politician, no matter how high up he is, he can basically do whatever, and the people will go, yeah, it is what it is. Until you start affecting people's wallet, then everyone starts waking up. I'll change my political beliefs.
Yeah, especially if it affects
Changing
their
your-
wallet. Yeah, if it affects their wallet, that's when they want to step in. Everybody else's wallet, I don't give a shit.
Unless you're in Belgium, they just re-elect that left guy that just costs you money every time.
Well, there's
Yeah,
got to
but
be
you
a
have
reason
no
why he keeps
certainty.
getting voted in.
You have no certainty that once a more right-leaning leader comes into play, that he will fix your wallet.
No, but sticking with the same guy or the same lefty.
Let's
that-
just keep seeing what he does. Maybe he'll eventually fix it.
Just change for the sake of change.
yeah, give him a chance. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows?
Eventually, he'll do something right. Right?
Who are you talking about? Trump right now?
No, their leader, whoever their prime minister is, or whatever. Right? Prime
Who?
minister, right?
Oh, the Belgians. Oh.
The Belgians, yeah. Right? You guys got prime minister, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a
And a
king.
And a king. That
But
has
he-
nothing.
it's more a mascot.
King is-
Yeah.
Doesn't have any power.
The same thing like the king in England. He
So
does
what's the
nothing.
first thing
He
you're
has
gonna
way
do?
more power.
What's
Oh,
the
he
first
does?
thing you're gonna do, Jerome, when you come to America?
Oh, I
First
was
thing.
not specifically, I breathe in the fresh air. First,
Oh,
For the time being, it's free.
maybe do a Katy Perry.
Oh, fresh air.
Kiss the
so it's
ground?
not gonna be
You're gonna
deep
kiss the
fried
ground?
onion rings then.
what'd you say, Manny?
So fresh air. It's not gonna be deep fried onion rings then. Okay.
No.
That's only when you go to Burger King. That's only when you go to Burger King you'll get that.
No. Tried it. Loved it. I'm trying it again.
That would get rid of a lot of vermin. If
Oh, yeah. Clean. It's like a cleanse.
So
Side
should we
dude.
start a pool and see how fast Jordan will get fatter after moving to the U.S.?
I don't think I'll get fat. I don't think so. He's always on his feet. He never sits down. I don't know how you get fat if you're always standing up. Like always on your feet? How do you have time to get fat? You're burning calories just standing there. It's not like
How
us.
many hours do you stand, Spay?
and why do
Actually,
you think
believe it or
he
not, I
would
stand
get
for
fat fast?
half.
What you say?
Why do you think he would get fat fast?
Oh, because everyone makes fun of the U.S. being the fattest country in the world. So I figured now that he's going to come to the U.S., maybe he'll take up on everybody else's bad things and start eating more.
So you think he's gonna eat double plates all of a sudden?
Yes, yes, he's in America now. He could do that. He could do that.
Well, he can do that over here. We just don't.
Yes, it's a weird thing. How do you pronounce it, Matthew? Self-control. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. That's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah, that's-
No.
yeah,
But
that's-
see, when you come to the U.S., you lose that self-control. Now you're in the U.S. You're like, I could do whatever the fuck I want.
No.
Okay.
For every extreme fat person, you have very well-trained people walking around too. And in Gold Coast, I haven't really seen a lot of like the ones.
I realized yesterday we went to a Greek restaurant yesterday. Phenomenal gyros, by the way. But we went to a Greek restaurant yesterday, and I realized that I am the youngest man in my county.
Nice.
What's the problem? I don't
What's
see
the
issue.
problem? Well,
Eventually, walk around alone. That's the
You
problem.
wanted a quiet neighborhood, right?
well, if everybody has walkers with tennis balls, and I'm the guy that's parking in a handicap spot, I feel bad, right? Like, I now.
Get that plaque.
Yeah, but that's still you're worse off. I am not being funny right now. I must have saw probably, if I had to take a guess, 200, 300 people. I was the youngest out of all of them.
Parked in the handicap zone.
Not even a handicap, just walking. Like I just felt bad being there. Like I am rubbing it in. Oh, I'm young as shit. Like
Let me get a
These
cane.
days.
Let me get a cane for the next time we go out, so I can kind of.
I gotta dye my beard all white, put fake wrinkles on. Like I realized, my God, I am lit. When I tell you I am at heaven's door, I am at it.
I don't see the issue. I wouldn't get upset about it or even think about it.
No, I wasn't upset. I was more let down. You know what I mean? Like, you mean to tell me that there's nobody here in their 30s or 40s? Really? Nobody? No, they never showed up. They come here to die. Yeah, oh, God.
But we always said that. We always said that Florida is only for old people, right? Anybody who's young is usually in the
No,
Miami-
it depends on where.
Right.
Yeah, it depends on where in Florida you're at, right? I just came to the entrance, to the end.
It's in the
I
waiting
don't see
room.
the issue.
Well, you wouldn't see the issue until you get out of your car and you realize that you can't even talk to anybody. You have nothing in common. They're like, oh, remember Hitler? No. No, I don't. No, I don't. All right, tell me about it. Then you got a group of old people telling you about history. It's weird.
I was in Normandy.
You can't relate to anything that they say. Like nothing. They're just all old. Oh, man, I got my AARP card renewed today.
Okay, do you want to go to Target? They have the new mop balls in. Oh, nice.
Right.
2 for 1.
Different levels of excitement.
It's just weird, you know? It's just weird, man. It's like it feels good, but it doesn't. It's because I'm going to be just like you.
In 30 years.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not going to last no 30 years, bro. No way.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
20
The people who
tops.
claim that they'll never last 30 years are the ones that live to be 99, 100 years old.
With this amount of stress
Yeah,
that I
the
have, I don't know. We're not going to make this sad. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't have anything else to cover. You guys got anything you want to talk about?
'70s is nice. I think we kind of overshoot it nowadays too, where we're going for quantity instead of quality anyway.
70 years old?
Yeah, 70, 75. That's well enough.
I saw a video of some guitarist that's 75 years old. He looked phenomenal. Like his shirt off and everything. I was like, wow. I'm 40 and I don't even look that good. How
I
old
don't
are
even
you?
own a guitar.
You don't even own a guitar.
Have you ever thought that we just are assuming that numbers are bad? Like when you were a kid and you looked at somebody who was 70 years old, they were old and decrepit, right? But when you look at somebody
I
who's
never
70
thought that.
years old, Oh, okay, well, maybe in the U.S. we did. When we thought somebody was 70 years old, we thought that they were old and decrepit. But when you look at 70-year-olds right now, they're not.
I think
old
that's
and
because
decrepit.
you're getting closer to that, so you try to justify that that's not old and decrepit.
Okay,
Like, for
I have a
instance,
question
when
for
a
you.
teenager sees us, they're probably like, oh, boomer. We're not boomers. Like, look up what year boomer is.
Yeah, after World War II.
Yeah, like, okay, I wasn't born in 48. Like, it's...
It's just a little gray. It's not that bad.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You ever watch Seinfeld?
Why are you yelling? We're right here.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why.
Go.
But
Seinfeld,
okay,
yes.
Okay. How old were they in Seinfeld?
30s?
30s. Okay. So the guy who played George Costanza Alexander was 27 years old. And he
With
looked
the bald. Yeah.
Yes, and he looked like he was 45 years old. But when you look at him today, he's in his almost 70s. He looks younger now than he did back then.
Because you shrink when you get older.
Oh,
That's why.
okay.
Your bones, something happens with your bones, they compress more or something. I don't know. You just get tinier. I don't know. You shrink. I don't have the answer to that. Some people also age better than others.
No.
My first ex-wife is younger than me by like a year, but she looks like she's 30 years younger than me. She hasn't aged at all since her first baby, like at all. I don't know.
Genes.
That's
Good
good for her.
genes.
Pretty weird because usually it's men that age better than women.
Really?
So
Nah, the majority. I would say
heard-
the
I've heard that
majority.
too.
That's probably true.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Really?
That's why they say men age like wine, women age like milk.
Okay, I've never heard that one, but okay.
Yeah, I've never heard that
over
either.
here they do.
I've
Wait,
heard that
men age-
women age like fine wine.
So you're saying we get better with age and women get spoiled?
And sour.
And so-
It's sour.
that's actually not that far off. That's
A little clunky.
it's not that far off. As long as they don't smell like spoiled milk, that's fine.
Oh,
Well,
That's your bad smell.
no, but
Anyway,
I think that the majority is true, right? Even if you're looking at celebrities, I can name a lot more older actors than actresses. I think we went over it before. There's like a handful of older female actresses that are still working, but then that it also starts with what is your definition of older? Because I mean, Aniston still looks great, but then by definition, she is also slowly moving into being an older actress.
Same thing with musicians, right? Usually the men outlast the as opposed to the female musicians. No.
Yeah, but that kind of depends, right? Because let's go back. Most of the female ones are kind of in the pop genre,
Yes.
right? So that's that on its own already has an expiration date on it. You can't be 60 and just doing
Yeah.
the little dances with knives
You're
on
right,
stage.
you're right.
You can't.
Yeah.
Can't do
Britney Spears, you talking about? Britney Spears, how old is she? She's got to be 50, right? 48, 50?
No, she's your age. She was born in either 79 or 80 or something to that extent.
Spears, yeah.
Yeah, Spears is.
I'd hit
yeah,
it
she's
still.
not that much-
I'd hit it. I'd hit it.
Mhm.
Britney Spears.
But I don't know if I would pay money to see a show.
I don't think she's performing anymore.
I agree.
Is she?
No.
Wait,
Oh wait,
do,
didn't she have a
like,
Vegas
casino
thing?
run? Yeah, Vegas.
Yeah, she had a Vegas thing.
43.
No,
Wait,
come
right.
on. She's younger than me?
43, yeah.
Oh.
what actually
He's
happened
looking
to
it up.
Madonna?
I just looked it up because I couldn't find it. Because I didn't know.
Yeah, she was
Double
born in
checking.
81.
Fact checking. Fact checking.
Yeah, she's 1981.
Wow.
And she's a
She
little
still
bit like
performs? Even with
thought
the
so.
knife tricks and shit?
I don't think she does that in the show.
No, that was just an Instagram video that she did that went.
Oh, okay. Because she a circus act now? You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. I didn't know she was doing shows still.
I'm trying to see.
Casinos,
I can't,
right?
No,
Vegas
it's
or
just.
something.
Yeah, it says here Britney Spears is not currently performing in Las Vegas residency.
Yeah, no, I don't think she
Ended in
be performing.
2017.
Yeah, she
It
lost the
ended in
fucking
2017.
mind. She can't perform. She might perform a good blowjob. She ain't gonna perform. Yeah, she's probably a
now-
good dick sucker, right? Britney Spears, she can probably suck a mean dick. No,
I mean-
yeah. Come on.
She's a
got
little
to-
bit crazy, so
Crazy.
That's-
Had
well,
to
that's-
get to where she was.
Well, crazy is good for a BJ, am I right? That- You know?
Yep.
No?
I'm just saying that the music industry
Oops,
is.
I did it again.
So she,
Uh-oh.
she
What? The music industry is what?
is fucked up. I mean, I would not doubt that she got where she got because
Come
she
on.
was really good at it.
I don't
You don't
agree
think
with that.
so?
No,
no.
I don't think so. Acting, yes. Music, no,
Yes.
no, I don't think so.
No.
You think anybody wants to fuck Lady Gaga? Have you seen Lady Gaga? Have you seen Lady Gaga?
I would do Lady Gaga. I don't. Yeah, I do her. Like, put a flag around her face and do it for the country.
He's never seen Lady Gaga without makeup.
I have.
Ain't nobody hitting that. Adele? Ain't nobody hitting that. Ain't nobody. Maybe now.
Adele-
I'm talking then. Ain't nobody knocking the boots with Stay Puft, right? That ain't happening.
No.
No,
I don't
man.
know, man. I feel like the music industry is worse than Hollywood when it comes to things like look at the whole Diddy situation with Bieber and everybody else.
What did Bieber do? Bieber wasn't out there sucking dick. What? Wait, you saying Bieber was sucking dick?
Bieber
What the
was
fuck
doing
are you
something-
talking about, bro?
Bieber was doing something with Diddy and with what's his face? What's the other dude that found him? What's the one that found him?
There's no proof of that. That's just the internet.
It's
talking.
going on
So-
through the court cases right now. What are you guys
It's
talking
not.
about?
It's not going off in a court. What court cases are you looking at? Where Justin Biebs is like, yeah, I gave head at Diddy's party.
Not yet. But
No,
he's-
not ever.
Limbo.
Not ever. Biebs would not come out giving BJs and polishing off the top.
And what if he did? Then what are you going to say?
Well, hey, good for you. But there's no way Biebs is going to go up in court saying I'm sucking dick. There ain't no way. I can promise you, there's no time that he's going to say that. There's no way.
Yeah, and even if
I
he
don't know,
did,
man.
he's just gonna sing that "I'm Sorry" song, and he's gonna get off.
That's it.
Yep. I'll forgive you, little rascal. Get out of here.
Wasn't
don't know,
sucking
man.
dick. You know those parties, all of that, man. Rich people all do that shit. It's just when something goes down, everybody's going down. You know, you got to keep a low profile, man. You got to make money and just stay away from everything.
Just
And
bounce.
it goes
Disappear.
back to the thing we've discussed before with Bezos saying eventually if you at a certain level you bought everything that you wanted to buy, now you get bored. Really bored.
Yeah,
And
you're
before
bored.
you know it, you buy a little island somewhere, you get some privacy, and
And start
And then
hosting
other people bring guests to said island.
yes, because they also
gets
appreciate their
bigger.
privacy.
Then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it gets out of hand, and then you've got that one.
And you
Person
think this
that
shit
is-
happens a lot? You think it happens a lot?
Oh yeah.
Like you think it's happening right now? Like right now as we speak?
Yep.
Really?
Parties
well,
like that.
he's in
Pretty
prison
sure.
right now. I don't think it's happening as much.
Well,
Dude.
it's not in
We're not
prison
talking about just
anymore.
Diddy. We're talking about in general. Anybody.
It's possible. Anything's
I hate to
possible.
break it to you, Spade, but the guy from the island is not in prison anymore. Something
wait, who?
happened.
The guy from the island.
Oh yeah, I know. He, you know.
Oh, okay.
I
That's just
Isn't he
Yeah,
in the same
unfortunately-
prison that where Diddy is?
no,
Isn't it? Oh, it's not the same one? Is it in Brooklyn?
it's in Brooklyn, but he's not in Brooklyn. I mean, Diddy was in Brooklyn, but the other one wasn't in Brooklyn.
Wasn't he?
I don't think it was in Brooklyn.
Dude, if you put a lot of people together with a lot of money,
and boredom, debauchery is bound to happen.
Oh, if only that, I think you got off easy. Which is located in Manhattan, not Brooklyn.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, who was in Manhattan?
Island Boy.
Yeah.
Island Boy.
Oh,
Not to be confused with the other Island Boys.
No.
You guys
that-
think
that's
things
true.
like you think there's things like the Hostel still happens? The movie Hostel? You think that's
Not
real?
in that scale, but I would be hard for me to think that there isn't some elite class that either hunts for pleasure or consumes flesh.
I think consumes is more likely.
You
think
think that
consume-
there's rich people out there paying money to kill people how they want to kill people? Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah. There's rich
The
people
reason
eating
why-
other people.
the
What are you
reason-
talking
I don't
about?
think
We're
it's-
not talking
I don't
about
think-
eating. We're not talking about eating. We're talking about the movie Hostel.
They have to die somehow.
Yeah, but that's my point. I don't, because the hostel is kind of, there's a system and it goes across the globe. I don't think it's that
Right.
where you show like a member card and there's like 50 around the globe and you just jump in whatever is closest to you. I don't think that, but it would be. I can conceive or imagine that a small group. It's not a set place. And they get together somewhere remotely and do this and get away with it too. There's a lot of people that go missing every year. That's all I'm saying.
there's 90,000 people in the United States that are missing at any given time. But with 60% being adults and 40% being children. 2021.
When you look at the
Funny.
population of the U.S., though, that's a very small number.
It's true.
I mean, it's bad. Don't get me wrong, but it's a
No,
small
but then-
number.
Then
Because
it
we got
would
what
be-
350 million people in the U.S.
Close to, I think, 400 now.
Okay, so let's just say 400, and if only 90,000 people go missing,
Yeah, wait. There's a caveat to that because
Okay.
I looked up missing without a trace. So they're never found. Then nobody knows. So you can go missing and come back after
Yeah.
2 years or whatever, or they find
Okay.
you. This is the numbers for missing without a trace. So they'll never be found again. And it's in 2021, it was around 520,000 people.
whoa, okay, that's a lot. That's like at that point now you're looking at what? That is 1%.
It's
right?
hard for me to believe that there are areas where you are kidnapped. I'm saying specifically like Hostel. An American goes to Czechoslovakia, right, and they're out partying in Kosovo. That you get snatched up, and then some doctor takes a bit on your head and then cuts you open. I find that so ridiculous that
In that
In Europe, it
scenario,
has
I
a
would
lot.
agree with you.
we're not
Because-
talking about child trafficking. That's not the same thing. That I agree. We're talking about like Hostel.
I don't think
But you
that
still
way
have
because,
people-
like you described it, Jay, that was travelers, and you don't know the backstory and this and that, and they are there in that country for a set period of time. Alarm bells could go off, family come looking. I wouldn't specifically target those people. I would go for homeless people.
See, but there is still several times. There still happens that people get, or especially women, get yanked into a bus, into a van, and they wake up in a mattress tied to a pole in the basement somewhere in old Russia or whatever, and they're used. That still happens, and I'm willing to bet
Trafficking, though, yeah.
they're not handled with care. That's like, it's
Yeah, that's trafficking, right? That's not.
Yeah.
That's not hostile.
No, he's talking about like cut you open and take your liver and sell it to somebody else and shit.
It happens once in a while too with tourists, right? In Peru, where they walk
Yeah,
off
they
the
go
beach
disappear.
and then
Brazil?
they find the backpack, and that's it. And that's not
Brazil,
just
not a good
I think
place
it's
to
just-
be.
Yeah,
If you run around and feel like this, you'll never leave your house or never go anywhere because you're scared
Correct.
that you're going to get kidnapped or someone's going to steal your liver and eat your kidney, right? Like, okay,
Nice.
you know what?
With some fava beans.
The way that I guess the best way to look at it is When your time is up, your time is up. Whether that is you being kidnapped on a beach or falling out of a plane that's flying in the sky. There is nothing you could do about it. That's your time. I think if you live that way, you'll be scared of a whole lot less.
I agree.
Yes. I'll agree with that.
I don't think that if I go to Kosovo or Bosnia that someone's going to kidnap me and be like, ooh, we're about to get it. Right? Like, I'm a lot of fat. Don't you want that muscly dude? You want the muscle meat. You don't want the fat meat. You got to cut a lot of trim. Yeah, he's very argumentative, and he doesn't want to shut the fuck up. So, we don't cut his tongue out.
He's not good at performing oral ratio because he gags.
Oh, they don't want me to do that. You put a damn toothpick in my mouth, I'm gagging. You don't want me to suck your jam. Yeah, just... we got 15 people. We're signing off. Thank you, everybody, for watching. You guys are beautiful. See everybody next week. Or I think I have Woodstock 2025.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna get it. Yeah.